Iowa, I love you.
Thank you, Iowa.
Every 4 years, all eyes turn to Iowa as the state kicks off the presidential nominating contest. But it was a fluke in the calendar in 1972 that led to Iowa being first in the nation.
Will the Sergeant at Arms enforce order in the convention?
The Democratic Party was trying to recover from 1968. The '68 convention was a mess.
Take your hands off of me unless you plan to arrest me.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Following the convention, the Democratic National Committee decided to open up the process involving more grassroots voices, and that meant overhauling the caucus process in Iowa.
It was just like a game show. It was exactly like a game show. First they divided into groups, and then the one non-viable slate had to get the others to come over.
In 1972, the new caucus format in Iowa made the state the first in the nation. George McGovern, a little-known senator from South Dakota, saw the importance of Iowa being first and decided to focus on the state. McGovern would come in second, and the media took notice. He used the momentum from Iowa to earn the Democratic nomination. 4 years later, Georgia Governor Jimmy Carter followed McGovern's lead, putting his focus on Iowa. Carter came in second, just behind Uncommitted, launching him and the Iowa caucuses into the national spotlight. Carter would win the Democratic nomination and then the presidency in November. But in 1980, Senator Ted Kennedy challenged Carter for the Democratic nomination.
That it's been his administration that has set the fire.
When invited to participate in a debate against Kennedy in Des Moines, Carter decided not to take part.
President Carter says he's afraid the Iranians may have tried some kind of dramatic action if he were away from Washington, so he thinks it's best that he stay in the area.
The city would host a Republican debate, but frontrunner Ronald Reagan decided against campaigning heavily in Iowa and did not participate in the Des Moines debate.
And I want to say to Governor Reagan, wherever you are, I hope you're having fun tonight, because we are. And if you're looking for a younger Ronald Reagan with experience, I'm here.
During the 1980s, the media would help grow the Iowa caucuses. Cable news and the ability to broadcast live from Iowa drew more attention, but that attention was not always so good for the candidates.
And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Yeah!
The infamous Dean scream would haunt former Vermont Governor Howard Dean, leading him to drop out of the race. Other candidates would find ways to embrace the media and use it to their advantage. Illinois Senator Barack Obama saw the importance of Iowa, like McGovern and Carter.
And now, after a lot of work, we're going to find out whether or not the message I'm delivering and whether my desire and instinct for change in the country matches up with the people here. I hope it does.
In 2008, he went all in on Iowa, beating out favorites Hillary Clinton and John Edwards. He would become the first African-American president in U.S. history, and he never forgot the importance of Iowa.
I've come back to Iowa one more time because this is where our movement for change began.